That's what we bought.
Just an itty bitty bitty about a couple on the road, driving an RV, pulling a toad. No place special to roam, not looking for a home. Won't you come along with us? We are RPlaceTravels.
So after we went to the hailstorm in Nebraska, we were visiting family in Illinois, family and friends in Illinois, and instead of repairing the car, we did all the repairs on the RV, but instead of repairing the car, we sold the car to good friends of ours.
Yep.
And we bought a Jeep. We bought a Jeep because it's for what we do, especially the off-roading, the boondocking, and everything that we do. We found the car is just not adequate. We find ourselves bottoming out with the car. And,
which we did a couple times while we were in Arizona.
And we could probably do a lot more with the Jeep. So we invested in a Jeep. We bought a Jeep.
While we were in Wisconsin, we were staying with Bob's brother. We were fixing the hail damage on the RV, and we actually were looking for a Jeep. And the Jeep we went to look at in Wisconsin, right?
Yep.
Yeah, in Wisconsin.
Right outside of Milwaukee.
Uh-huh. Well, we thought we would look at new Jeeps. Ha, 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 ha. They're a little expensive. They're on the expensive side.
They hold their value.
Yep.
But it's good for when you're selling it, but when you're buying it, you're paying a lot of money for an older Jeep.
Yeah. So we ended up buying the Jeep, and then while Bob's really busy fixing the RV, we tried to do some things to the Jeep. Besides hooking it up to the RV and different things like that, we try to make it our own. So we got a different front of the Jeep. Well, why don't you tell them what you did to the Jeep?
We were parked in my brother's driveway. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you what, this guy, when it comes to being a mechanic, he's just a genius. It's very natural what he does. He'll look at something, he knows what needs to be done, or he'll just attack it head on. And so we did a lot of upgrades, especially with the tow, because we're using the tow dolly for the car. We invested in all the equipment to flat tow it, and I could not have put this stuff together without my brother. It's very complicated. There's a lot to it. So we did the flat tow, the tow bar that hooks up to the RV, the back of the RV, and then the part that hooks up to the Jeep. We had to pull the whole front bumper off. We had to hook up this whole base plate to the front of the Jeep, so that was pretty involved. It has a brake system, which is a compressor that we mounted right underneath the driver's seat. When the RV starts slowing down, the Jeep inertia pushes on the brake pedal, and it works all with a compressor. And the whole thing had to be wired up, and so it was very complicated.
Yeah. The
brake lights had to work when the RV lights work, so that all had to be hooked up and synchronized.
It says, if using a universal touchscreen radio or a replacement mirror, the reverse trigger can be located in the passenger side kick panel, white with gray stripe. Always test wires to confirm. Now, it does not say where that wire goes if you find that wire. Do you splice into it? And if so, where does it go on the radio? Just for the sake of conversation and talking through this, we're going to say that it is. So we take that gray wire and we hook it up to power the red wire, which will turn the camera on, but it doesn't turn this on. So how does this know you're in reverse? Because I would think whatever tells this it's in reverse, I would think then that it would automatically switch to the camera screen.
Right.
So how do we make that happen? where... That's what I don't know, and there's nothing in here that says other than you got to hook a wire up.
Well, we ended up getting all of that from eTrailer.
Yeah.
And they were wonderful. We called them up. We told them what kind of RV we had, what kind of Jeep we had. They asked if we had some kind of front winch on it, because that all makes it. You have to get a different one for it. So they asked us all the questions in that, and they told us these were our options and that we could pick from in that, and so we picked from them, and everything worked out well. They were wonderful about helping us. So I don't have any qualms at all. If you have anything like this you have to do, give them a call and they'll be able to at least tell you what items that you should get.
Yeah. So we did a lot of upgrades to it just to get it to flat toe.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did a lot of personal upgrades to it.
Yeah, just to kind of make it our own.
Yeah. Like the grill, we put handles on it to get in and out of it easier, which we use a lot. It works great.
Yep, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
That was easy. I think the only other thing that I really did was the fenders. We got a black on black, and that I did it while we were there. It looked really nice when we first did it. The fenders they're known to get gray from the sun. So after I put that on, probably a week went by and it was gray again. So yeah, I thought it worked really well at that time, but it really didn't. So while we've been here in Florida, I went and, on YouTube and found someone that did actual staining of the fenders and that. So I put them on, and they look beautiful. And they say they usually last about a year and a half. And that for me, a year and a half will be just fine. I can do it every year, but a week down the road, I don't want to keep on putting stuff on it every week. We'll have to update you when a year or so has gone by and how long it's stayed. Yeah, actually, well, we were in Illinois. We went to see our grandson, and he kept on putting his hands up on top of the roof.
He's in a car seat. So when he's in the
right.
car seat, he's up high.
He's 3 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he could reach the roof.
He thought it was
Jeep.
great. And he's
He
going,
loved the
ow,
Jeep. Yeah.
ow!
But yeah, he kept complaining it was hot.
And it is. It's very hot in that. So yeah, they make liners for it. So I put the liners in. There's something else I did. I put the liners in. I probably tried to do the easy things that I could get done. Oh, we did do the locking hood pieces, but we decided against it.
Yeah, because the hood latches are on the outside. You know, you don't have the inside where you pull the handle to unlock the hood. So the hood's basically anybody can open up that hood and steal whatever they want.
Right, and because of the headlights, we really wanted it more for the headlights. They seem to be stolen a lot because they're very expensive and they're fancy. And as you can tell behind us, they're really cute. In that, because they're so expensive, they're known to get yellowing on it, like normal headlights and that. So we put a ceramic coating on it, in that because we want to keep them as long as we can, and we want to keep them as clear as we can, in that. So that's one other thing that we put on the list to do every year is to put a ceramic coating on the headlights.
But so we bought some from Amazon, some locking hood latches for it. But once I hooked them up, they didn't work out that well. They didn't line up very well when I put them on, which I guess I could live with that. But what they basically did is they held the hood up higher, about a 1/4 inch higher than it used to be. The fender gaps and everything were just out of proportion and everything. It just didn't look good. They didn't work out, so we put the old ones back on.
Yeah, yeah.
And the headlights are LED lights.
Yeah.
Got the LED lights, and then as you can see, it's got the halo. The daytime running lights is the halo on it. And you can get, you can get all kinds of
with different colors,
all
kinds of stuff, and they are just so cute. I enjoy it. So I don't care if they're the different colors or not, but I just like how they do. They make them look like eyeballs in that, so it looks like our little Jeep has a face.
Yeah.
So
So on these Jeeps, I mean, there's so many things that you can do to them to upgrade them or make them your own. I mean, every single Jeep you see on the road is
custom.
somehow custom made, personalized by the people. There's so much different things you can do to them, aftermarket things you can buy.
Yeah.
So it's a Jeep thing.
Yeah. Well, talking about Jeep things, it is interesting. You go buy a Jeep, they have these hand signals that they do with their hand when they wave. Yes, and that. And I guess it's supposed to be for if how well your Jeep handles and stuff. Because depending on how much you have to hold on to the Jeep, you know, it's like how many fingers can you get up to wave as you're going by the Jeep. But every single Jeep, they try to wave at you. Wherever we're at, they have what they call being ducked. As you can see, if you can see in the front of the Jeep, there's some ducks. I went and bought a bag of ducks after we got the Jeep. I bought a bag of ducks. It comes with rubber bands, and it comes with a little saying on it that you hook it up to it, and it basically says you've been ducked, and so have a good day. And it's just supposed to make you smile and have a good time with them and that. So I've been running around ducking people, and we've been ducked. So it's just a fun thing that Jeep people do in that. So we're having a good time with it.
You pass the ducks back and forth like to Jeep Wranglers. When you see one in a parking lot, you go over there and you put the duck on their rocker panel.
Yeah. Wherever you can get it so that they can
handle
see
or
it.
something so they can see it. And they just pass these ducks around.
I'm having a good time with it. So I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing about the Jeep is modern cars are very luxurious, modern cars. And I feel like with the Jeep, it rides rough, and the technology in it, I feel like I've gone about 20 years behind in technology as far as automotive technology. But it's, other than that, it's been fun. We've enjoyed it. You wave to other Jeep people on the road. It's a Jeep thing. So we have a lot of fun with it. And we haven't really gotten out to where the purpose we bought it for them was to get off-roading and go out when we boondock and things. And we haven't even done the things that we intended when we bought it. So we're looking forward to a lot of fun and adventurous things that we can do with the Jeep that we couldn't do with the car.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
So we'll keep you posted on the Jeep and the RV and this coming up year.
And as you can tell, we actually changed the intro. We got the Jeep already on there. So I hope you guys enjoy as much as we do putting together the videos for the Jeep. I hope you guys enjoy it too. If you got any questions about the Jeep, just put it in the comments below, and let us know what you think.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.